Sorry. Hey there. Surprise, usually they will go. What the hell? It's like I tripped on something.
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom, stranger.
Alright, now coming for me? Oh, cool.
We are the true children of God.
And I'm going too far away.
Have mercy on the soul.
Oh my god.
That's impossible! He's not the last of them. I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either.
Yeah.
You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
Sorry.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! I'll free you.
Thank you.
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom, stranger.
Where am I meant to be going then?
Altair, I'm meant to meet a contact nearby, but the guards seem to have it in for me. Every time I leave here, I'm attacked and forced to flee. I'm simply not the fighter I once was.
Okay.
Would you be willing to see me safely to my destination?
Yes.
Impudent!
We still have two more things. Nope, not that way.
I'll have your head!
Get them off of me!
I will in a couple of seconds. Just gonna finish him. Leave!
I will end your life.
Okay, so he is dropping there and the last few points there. I'm just sit.
I'll have your head. Look out! I won't get away with it.
Good. I should be safe here. They won't dare spill blood in front of a holy place. In the chaos, I managed to grab this from one of the guards. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
We already knew that.
Go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake.
Ooh, flag.
Be wary, friend. Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Asassin. Arms against our enemies. In whatever way you
No, sorry, I don't.
South comes the English king and his Indian army. Ever see someone do
Oh, I really think all the others were. Yes, I think this is the tallest one that I've actually had to climb. Damn it, I was hoping it was flags. Oh, sorry. That's weird, I saw him as I was climbing up. Oh, God. Do you have to?
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Let's get
Jerusalem's
this
regent,
bullshit
Mr.
in.
Dean, is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
No.
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing.
Why?
One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that.
Yes,
But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Clamor. Seriously?
You have no business here.
No, please don't leave.
Just gonna wait for him to turn around. Oh, come on! You said you could get out of there. Oh yeah, we're not gonna notice you now, but hey, actually, take that back. We're gonna just like notice everything about you.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well! I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
Okay.
This is not justice! You've no right to do that! Who do you take? And all of
Ow.
you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin.
Yeah.
The harlot,
Let's do the most
thief,
easiest thing.
the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought
That works.
down upon them all!
Okay. Great. Really? Why am I getting... No, actually, I can't kill them. They're innocent.
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain
Sorry,
away your
miss, I
evil
can't
deeds?
give you a coin.
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift
Yeah, no,
themselves
of
above
course.
others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Alright. Oh god.
Jerusalem needs a new
I
ruler.
feel like I'm gonna fail
So I
this.
heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin
I'm
should.
gone.
No more, no less.
I don't know
That you
what
expect
happens
praise
here
for
at
merely
the
doing as told,
podcast,
however
where I
troublesome.
usually play up to.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
It's actually not that far. I was expecting. Oh, every time I do that. I
Fast
went the wrong
forwarding
way.
memory to a more recent one.
Right. So he turns his back, but I gotta make sure I don't have.
We done already?
Get up. Whatever you say, Doc.
Oh, go too far.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles. What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're
Okay.
a rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It's bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being...
Okay, so I found the where the
Phoenix,
assassin
a
is.
Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys,
Oh,
right?
wrong
There's
button.
one thing I've learned since I started working here. It's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Can't go anywhere. Wow.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Ready to get to work, Desmond?
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Do you mind? I am trying to escape. Oh.
Come in, Altair. I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them.
And then we're going
What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure,
Whoa,
the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now.
I've
They
just
cannot
got
hope
back
to achieve their
to the
goals without it.
execution area. Seriously?
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a
get
piece
down
of
off
silver.
of there. Come on.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
Come on.
An
Come
experiment.
on.
Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others? The
Hearing
men who ruled the
rock
city.
sound again.
They meant to gather up their people. Make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens. The perfect soldiers. A perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibrand. One in Damas, called Jubair.
Oh, there it
Visit
is.
with the bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
Yay, I made it.
As you wish.
Be quick about it.
Yeah, for me
No
to get
doubt
into
Robert
trouble,
de
but I
Sable
made
is
it.
made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
That's done.